What is up, guys? It's bluesfpl and welcome back to another Fantasy Premier League video on my channel. Today we'll be going over my GW15 team selection as well as my GW14 team and how they did. So let's get into it. So starting off with my points, I got a big 92 points this week with the average being 60. I went from 780k, 740k, something like that, to 281k, which is a crazy rank boost. Yeah, my team did really well. So let's start off in goal. Martinez, another clean sheet, 3 in a row. Yeah, I don't think West Brom had a chance in this game. They got a red card. So Aston Villa have been doing pretty good, which is expected with their good fixtures. But they have Crystal Palace next, who did lose 7-0 to Liverpool. Another game we're going to touch up on, but they have Chelsea, Man United, Tottenham. I'm going to go over my free hit strategy for Game Week 18, which I'm currently looking at, but I think he's a keeper. I don't think there's a point of changing him. Aston Villa have been playing pretty well against the bigger teams. They won against Liverpool. They won against Leicester. So far, we've seen some pretty good stuff from Aston Villa, so I think they definitely are keepers. Justin, 8 points, the only defender on my team that actually produced, which is crazy because he had the worst fixture playing Tottenham. Surprisingly, Tottenham they couldn't break down Leicester. Leicester played pretty well. When Brendan Rodgers was asked how Justin did, he said that every manager wants him. Even if Pereira comes back, I still see Justin starting over Castagne. If they go to a 3 at the back, I see Justin probably starting at center back or right wing back or something like that. So even though he plays Man United, he does have Crystal Palace, Newcastle, then he does have the blank. So especially during Game Week 17, where a lot of teams have tougher fixtures right before the blank game week, I think he's a good player. It was crazy. I wanted to get rid of him a few weeks ago, and now I'm probably going to keep him. So that's how FPL is. Speaking of FPL, is Reece James injured? This is so annoying. So going into the last day of the game week on Monday, I had both Reece James and Chilwell, and of course, both injured. Reece James didn't even get to play. Looks like he might be out for 1 to 2 weeks. He's missing the Arsenal game. But he might be back for the Aston Villa game, so probably going to keep him. He's been doing fairly well. Ziyech is looking to come back as well. If Ziyech comes back, Reece James is a viable option. And I think he starts over SP, even though SP has been playing well in the last game. Ben Chilwell played 9 minutes, got injured. His injury actually looks worse than Reece James. He looks to be out for a couple weeks, so I'm probably going to get rid of Chilwell. Yeah, that was kind of unfortunate with the Chelsea guys. Bruno Fernandes, captaincy, big haul. Especially after Salah. Salah did really well in the first day of the game week. Everybody was saying how it was a mistake to not captain him. Bruno Fernandes got more points just because he started in the first half, got the extra 1 point. Yeah, Man United looked a lot better, especially against Leeds. Leeds were terrible in that game, but Leeds could have scored as well. They scored 2 goals, but it could have been a lot closer of a game if Leeds took their chances. But yeah, Man United looked really attacking, which is good. Grealish, 10 points. At the very end of that game, he actually got the 2 assists. Again, another penalty, and he doesn't take it. So annoying. But as a Grealish owner, I'm pretty happy. Going to Crystal Palace might be his last week in my team, but considering I'm probably going to free hit against Tottenham, he probably will stay, even though he plays Chelsea, Man United. But after that, the fixtures do get better. There aren't really many good replacements on his price, so yeah, I think he's a keeper. Salah vice captain, like I already said. Salah came off the bench for 33 minutes in the second half, and he got 2 goals and an assist. I mean, that's just crazy. A really good player, probably a season keeper unless he gets COVID again. Yeah, I'm just really happy with him. Son, 2 points. Like I already touched upon, Tottenham played really bad against Leicester. This counterattacking strategy isn't always going to work. Against big teams like Liverpool, City, it works. Against the type of smaller teams, even though Leicester have been playing really well this season, you can't do that. You just got to attack them. So it's kind of annoying there, but it's okay. Bamford, 2 points. Oh my goodness. He got like 5 chances, 6 chances, easy chances to score. And I don't know what's wrong with him. He misses so many chances, so many easy chances. And this is like one of the game weeks where he's blanked. Yeah, I mean, I expect more from him, but he's Burnley and West Brom, so he should be returning some points. DCL, 4 points, 3rd week in a row where he got an assist. Very lucky assist. He was trying to head the ball from a corner, it was going out, and then Rob Holding scored an own goal. Yeah, I think DCL is, if you don't have him, it stinks because he returns almost every single game week. Wilson, 9 points. This is my differential pick. Does have some really bad fixtures, but after that it gets better. Some would say it's lucky, but I mean, that's the whole point of a differential. Not many people have him, 17% only. So yeah, he's a good player. On my bench, the only player that returned is Souček, only 2 points. His fixtures do get really good, with West Ham's double game week as well. Lamptey got injured. His manager just did say he's going to come back, but he's probably on his way out of my team. Brighton just look really bad defensively. They concede so many goals, like look, -1, 0, 1, 0, 0. He's been injured. He's been very inconsistent. Even when he does get good chances, his teammates don't know how to put him away. So I think it's going to be Lamptey out. Speaking of that, going to my team for next game week, I have Martinez versus Crystal Palace. Now, that's a really good matchup for him. It's the last one before it gets a little bit tougher, but I expect a lot from him. My defense looks absolutely horrendous here. 3 injured players, probably 2 of them are going. Most likely going to keep Reece James, because it does look like it's for 1 week. Lamptey might be back, but his team is just so bad defensively. I don't see a point in even keeping him. Salah captaincy against West Brom. I think it's probably the easiest captaincy this week. Salah's been so consistent. Even though Bruno Fernandes is good attacking wise, I think Salah's probably the best captain, probably the easiest captaincy choice this season. Souček starts instead of Wilson. Wilson is Man City. Souček has Brighton. With the amount of goals that Brighton are just every single game week they keep conceding, so I think Souček might be on a corner. He might score, so that's good. The rest of my team looks pretty strong. I really like it. Again, I have to focus on the defense, which has been hurting me for the last 7 game weeks, 8 game weeks. My defensive picks have been pretty bad, but I've been getting some injuries, so I have to kind of let myself off the hook there. So looking at transfers, I am going to make a video about the double game week in 19 and the blank game week in 18 and some transfer plans that you guys may have. But looking into it, just a simple summary. Here are some of the players I'm looking at. Obviously not De Bruyne, but or Kane. I might probably gonna stay away from them just because they cost so much. If Antonio's fit, if Andy's favorite phrase, if Antonio's fit, I'll buy him. If he does come back, his manager keeps saying he's closer and closer, but what does that really mean? It's going to take him a few weeks, so if he does play in the Brighton game, I'll probably get him for the double game week. But if he just comes back against Everton, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to play 90 minutes. Another player I'm looking at is Che Adams. He is kind of inconsistent, which sucks about him. He does have... I don't really like his fixtures, to be honest. But Southampton do play well, and if Danny Ings is injured, he's their talisman. So on midfield, probably not going to get KDB, like I said. Rafinha has been playing really well. Some of the shots he takes are questionable, but he does take a lot of shots. Burnley, West Brom. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at him. Probably won't buy him though, because I do have to focus on my defense. Same with Pulisic. Pulisic's just there because he's probably Chelsea's best player right now, apart from Thiago Silva and their defense. He does get around the box. He looks for getting tripped up on penalties, so if he does catch some form, I may get him. Defense, obviously, look how many players I have here. Top of my list are probably Kufal. West Ham do have the best fixtures for the double game week. And in the future as well, it's not that bad. Diaz, now I'll probably get him before the game week 17. I know they play Chelsea, but in game week 18, I'm going to free hit and I want him in. Unless I free hit and then I get him in for Crystal Palace, but we'll have to see about that. Yeah, they have 5 good fixtures in a row. Probably not going to get him against Newcastle just because he has Everton and Chelsea next. And they're probably going to concede there, so there's that. Charlie Taylor did go up in price. He does have some good fixtures. Probably not going to get him, but he's just there just to look at in case somebody gets injured or so. Kyle Walker-Peters, Southampton. They've been really good this season, even though their fixtures are not the greatest, which kind of stinks, but Kyle Walker-Peters is there. Dallas does have good fixtures. Obviously, they concede a lot. 5-2, 6-2, 3-1, 4-1, 4-1, 3-0, 4-3 at the beginning of the year against the first 2 game weeks. So I don't know. I mean, he's been scoring. He scored 2 goals. He got a couple assists. He scored a little bit more. But I don't think he can score every game. So I'm not too sure with him, even though he does have good fixtures. Robertson. Now, Robertson's very expensive. Another player I could go for is Trent. They do have good fixtures. Maybe towards the end, it's not that great, but Liverpool do look a lot better. I'm pretty sure they're going to win the league this year. Their defense has been shoring up lately, so another good player to look at. And then Zuma, Chelsea replacement, like for like. I'm not sure about this. This would be probably a Chilwell Zuma, and I'm not sure if it's worth to go with a Chelsea double up, especially the fixtures aren't the greatest. I mean, they are okay, but I think I should probably branch out to other teams. So my first player out is probably either Chilwell or Lamptey, just because Chilwell might be out longer than James, and Lamptey, like I said, just really bad defensively. Right now, Lamptey, a good replacement is Kufal, same price. When I get him out, just great fixtures. I think he has to be like the number 1 defender to get, especially with their double game week against Burnley, West Brom, and they play Crystal Palace after. So I think it's really good. And probably for Chilwell, let's go back to the watch list. Probably for Chilwell, I'm probably going to go Robertson. Kind of surprising myself there, as I was trying to avoid the bigger defenders, the more pricey defenders. But they do play West Brom, they play Newcastle, some okay fixtures. Double game week is good against Burnley, against Man United, he might get an assist or so. So those are my 2 free transfers I probably will make. Now Wilson does have bad fixtures. However, I'm probably going to bench him for the Man City and Liverpool game. But after that, he plays Leicester, who are iffy. They're really tough to predict. Sheffield, Arsenal, Leeds, Everton, Crystal Palace. There were some good fixtures. All those teams are pretty leaky in defense sometimes, so I think he might be a keeper. The only replacement I see is Antonio, who we don't know if he's going to be back or not, so he's cheaper, which is good. Adams, I'm not really sure about Adams. We'll see how long Danny Ings is out. His fixtures aren't the greatest. Southampton probably better defense than attack. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Please make sure to subscribe and like, and comment down below some of the players and transfers you'll be willing to make this game week, and if you're going to be playing your bench boost, your wild card, your triple captain, or your free hit, and before double game week. So see you guys in the next video.